your...
Look, Dr. Zimmer, we've been over this. We don't know about your runaway robot, and we don't care. This lab is dedicated to solving real problems.
Yes, yes, yes. But Dr. Lee...
Dr. Lee is trying to save lives, and your constant interruptions are interfering with those efforts. Now please, stand aside.
I'm sure the good doctor's work with water purification is fascinating. But if you only knew what was at stake. The technology in that android...
What's at stake? You won't tell me what's at stake. Vagaries and secrecy. A robot's a robot, Zimmer, no matter how shiny the paint job. Now, please.
Ignorance and facetiousness. That's all you people are good for. Shiny paint job indeed. You can't even imagine the Commonwealth's accomplishments.
You know, if you're so smart, maybe you could help us, But no, that never even crossed your mind. Go peddle your selfishness somewhere else.
Fine, but I'm not leaving. Not until I've spoken to Dr. Lee. I'll be here when she's ready to abandon her chemistry set and talk real science.
Suit yourself.
Hello! You there. What are you, some kind of lab assistant? No, you look a bit more weathered. Are you by any chance for hire?
That depends. What exactly are we talking about here?
To the point. I like that. Well, as it turns out, I've misplaced some very sensitive property.
Missing property? What kind of property?
How do I put this in a way you'll understand? All you know of robots are those buckets of bolts, those Mr. Handshakers and whatnot. Well, that's not all a robot can be. You see, in the Commonwealth, we've made artificial persons, synthetic humanoids, programmed to think and feel and do whatever we need. And occasionally, they get confused and wander off.
Interesting, but what's this got to do with me exactly?
You're helping me retrieve this android, aren't you? I've tracked him this far. He's out there somewhere, in the capital wasteland. He must have done something drastic, like facial surgery and a mind wipe, or else I would have found him by now. It will be no easy task. He may not even realize he's an android. Don't upset him by talking with him. Just come get me immediately. I'll handle it.
Tell me, Mr. Zimmer, is your wallet as big as your mouth?
How quaint. Of course you'll be rewarded. I have at my disposal advanced technology from the Commonwealth. I'd be willing to share some of it with you. Just think, you'll be the envy of all your friends.
Sure, I'll look into finding your android for you.
Excellent. Locate my android, and you won't be disappointed. Here, listen to this message he sent me. He's mocking me. I swear, I'll make him pay for that.
Any suggestions of how to find this guy?
Like I said,
Android?
I suspect he's had facial reconstruction and possibly even a mind wipe. Search the offices of doctors or techies for android information. If he's come into contact with these people, there may be records. Start with Dr. Preston. He lives on this leaky boat. See if he knows anything. He's a doctor, after all. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm busy trying to ignore my surroundings.
Preston. Alright, I'm looking for a doctor anyway.
Of course you do.
Uh-huh. And who are you?
What do you need?
I need to get going.
Bye.
I need to get fixed before I talk to people. I can't even see their faces. Alright, let's see. Doctor. Let's see. Doctor. Oh, isn't he?
Maybe a
Is he here?
cold has something that will help you sleep. Cindy's got all kinds of good caps. I'll try.
Doctor.
Hello.
Hello. Doctor. Where are you, Doc? Are you the doc?
I'm eating right now. If you're hurt, I'll be back in the clinic shortly.
You bastard.
I'm looking for troublemakers if you see any. City yesterday. The gate guard said that the fire went on for over an hour. Nothing is getting through these.
Buffalo wore out. And
One of the new immigrants
Still
died
move.
of radiation poisoning.
must be the other drug. Yeah, it must be the other one. Alright, let's see. Step back.
The ship's water isn't much better. If we don't get fresh water soon, we'll all end up like
What a waste. Should've just slept. I can see. Oh. Of course I wasn't stealing your stuff, mister. Or was that me walking? That's probably myself.
Hey
Jeez,
there.
Jeez, Doc, don't worry about me. I'm not close to dying or anything.
Yes, that's locked. And yes, I can see you eyeing it. Well, I hope they do something. Remember that child that fell off the ledge last year?
Let's see. Oh, here we go. Get ready to lug him off that bed, because I need assistance.
You're hurt. Fortunately, this is a medical clinic. Why don't you let me take a look at that? You're wounded. Let me bandage that.
Thanks. Yep.
You're right. You do need a doctor. Lucky I happened along. But first, let's discuss my fee. 100 caps ought to cover it.
Alright, here's money.
This won't hurt a bit. Nah, just kidding. It will probably hurt a lot. Hold still.
Thanks a lot, you jerk.
You're all set. Are we done here?
Not quite. What do you know about an android?
That old story? Well, now, I haven't heard talk of that in quite some time. It was all just a rumor, a hoax, someone's idea of a practical joke. Story was there was an android, escaped from the Commonwealth up north, from someplace called the Institute. There was a holotape that got circulated. I think I've got a copy of it. Yeah, here it is. Give it a listen. That's a man's voice. Hoax for sure.
I'll look into it. Tell me more about the tape. Tell me more about the tape.
Like I said, it's a hoax. Don't bother with it. Someone sent tapes like that to pretty much every doctor in the wasteland. None of us believed it.
You know what? I need medical supplies.
Sure thing. Here's what I have.